And it also gives you access to very powerful stuff, because you could kind of think, oh, I hate my life. It's really terrible. It's going, have terrible things are happening. I don't know. Oh, it's awful. When you allow your shadow work, you also allow the possibility that there's a part of you, a, a possibly what would be described as perverse part of you, that's actually enjoying the misery, that's actually enjoying the suffering. And you go, that's ridiculous. How could there's no way I could be enjoying this. You just have to look at people and horror movies, right? Like, if it was a weird thing, like an unusual thing, like an anomaly, horror movies would not have got going. Horror stories wouldn't have got going. Okay? But there's a part of people that likes to be frightened. They like the ghost story, the kids around the campfire with the torch under the face, telling the ghost stories. And there's like a thrill to being scared, and then you just expand that for more to include movies. And it's like, oh, that's why people go to scary movies. They like getting afraid. And then you kind of go, well, we're playful creatures. Inside, we kind of know we're living in a dream, somewhere very deeply. And some part of us kind of, if you can acknowledge this part of you that's kind of like enjoying your miserable life, that's enjoying the terrible things that are happening to you. Now you might go, that's ridiculous. But it's part of this shadow thing of just allowing yourself to touch base with it and go, yeah, I can feel that. I can feel the part of me that's actually enjoying this. That releases a huge amount of power, because you are you're being kind, you're being compassionate to that part of you, and you're acknowledging, you're going, yeah, there's a part of me actually enjoys this. And then in a weird kind of way, you can connect to the enjoyment. And it's in connecting with the enjoyment that you release the power, and you have a much better chance of changing it. When you're in denial of it, it just keeps going. And it's like, well, I don't care. I hear everything you're saying about how much you hate your life, but I secretly know you're enjoying it. So we're just going to keep going with it. With the shadow integration, and this is just one small part of it, but just it's a useful thing, and it's a very head-wrecking kind of way of thinking about things. Is to kind of go, yeah, there's a part of me that is enjoying this the way people enjoy scary movies, and if I deny that, I push it away, so nothing changes. Whereas when I acknowledge it, then there's a chance that it'll change. So, shadow integration. Make friends with your shadow, and you'll thank yourself for doing it.